Welcome to Spotlight on Socially Served, where we're actually going to be speaking to you about community organizations that provide services for our viewers, and that way you can make more informed decisions. Today I'm here with David Meyers from the Center for Independent Living, Toronto. Welcome, David.
Happy to be here, guys.
Yeah. So maybe, David, you could tell us, our viewers, a little bit about your organization.
So CILT has been around for about 35 years. We first started because people with disabilities in Toronto were trying to actually promote a positive approach to people with disabilities in the community. We're one of about 20-something independent living centers across the country. And we believe that people with disabilities have a right and ability to direct their own lives, to make their own decisions, to make informed choices, take chances, but also to live in a fully inclusive and accessible society.
Great. So how does your organization help those that are looking for this type of assistance?
Well, we promote independent living for people with disabilities. So we have a number of programs to try to do that. One is a service navigation program that provides information and referral information for folks looking to navigate society, whether it's employment, whether it's finding an accessible place to live, whether it's places that are socially inclusive and accessible. We do that. We also have an independent living skills training program. We have staff there who train people on how to self-advocate, meeting their own needs, if they have employment accessibility issues, how to actually advocate for themselves, get their needs met. If they're looking for housing, same thing. We meet one-on-one with the person to help them actually direct how they want to actually address the issues they have. We also have a direct funding program. This is a great program across Ontario that we administer.
Okay.
It's for folks with disabilities who need personal support to actually navigate life. So you may be somebody who's going to school, you need to get up in the morning, you need supports for that.
An attendant care kind of
Attendant care type of program.
Interesting.
It provides a lot of independence for folks who wouldn't have that independence otherwise without that service. It's a great service. Thousands of folks in Ontario.
So do they sort of choose their attendant, or how does that work?
They get funding through the program to basically hire their own attendant, train their own attendant, and the needs they have.
Excellent.
Actually, they can actually fire the attendant if they're not getting their needs met and hire another one.
So they become an employer, is
They
it?
are an employer. So
Okay.
they get to service their own needs.
So there's skills there that they're learning too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of them, yeah. We believe that follows a model of folks with disabilities directing their own lives and making their own decisions.
Yeah, but who's, that's a perfect fit, because I mean they're making the decision on who's going to help me, assist me as I go through my daily living. They're sort of the best person to be the employer to choose that person, right? So that's great.
Yeah. The other thing too for us, and it's a resource center, so for us the important thing is providing education to society around what disability means, the rights of folks with disabilities, how to be accessible, how to be inclusive, and also to provide information to folks around how to actually get their needs met, have their rights met in the community.
Well, this is a thing because often, and as you know, with socially served, this is why we try to bring organizations on board, because they can basically be more informed and make informed decisions. But often there's just like what is available. Clients don't know what's available to them, what's available to them in terms of them navigating for housing or for employment, or what their rights are, how to advocate for that. And there's a lot of misconceptions too. And I think having an organization such as yours, I think that's really a good plus.
Well, you need more organizations like ours out there, because people just see disability, they don't see the person.
You don't see
and the capacity and the ability that's there.
Right.
And so for a lot of folks, it's really the barriers are outside, external, or attitudinal. People's attitudes actually inform how they see people with disabilities and how they actually provide inclusion for them. So for us, it's like demystifying those attitudes that say folks with disabilities should not be actually out there working, living full lives, being everywhere people who don't have disabilities are.
Right.
And so right now we're trying to do a bit more around sort of doing advocacy around the rights of folks with disabilities. You'll hear things like disability justice more these days, because really in the age of the AODA and the Canada Accessibility Act is coming out now.
Right.
Really, it's important to say, hey, folks with disabilities are here. We're here. We have a right to be here. We have abilities, and make way for us.
And it's an education piece too, right? It's an education piece for consumers, for businesses, so that they know how to engage and make our society more inclusive. So it's great what you're doing, and I thank you for coming on Socially Served, Spotlight on Socially Served. And it's been a pleasure to have you on board. And thank you again. And to our viewers, join us next time on Socially Served.
Thank you.